Tommy, a career best 6 goals, but disappointing day in the end.
Yeah, really disappointing in the end. Well, lose by over 5-6 goals. It's disappointing, and to play as poor defensively as we did was probably the worst part. So we still scored all right, but they just scored way too easily. So yeah, a bit of a rough day to end halfway point of the season. But I'm sure we'll learn plenty out of it as well.
What's I guess the immediate sort of thing for you that really stands out for the loss today?
Probably the ability to stop them inside our forward 50. So if we lose the ball, they just transition way too easily to the other end of the field. So that's probably just work rate and effort to close them out and defend. And it was just way off today for parts. There were parts of the game where it was good, but for 30-40% of the game it was bad, and that's where they outscored us heavily.
Did you still feel you had the confidence to stay within the game, even though it was a little bit of a sluggish start? Yeah,
I think we showed we could score pretty quickly as well. I think three-quarter time we still felt like we're going to have to play really well, but there's still a chance. But they were just too good in the end in the last quarter. Kicked first couple of goals, I think, and probably stretched it out a bit too far at that point. So just disappointing, because the start of the game we give up 5 or 6 goals to one, and that's probably the real margin in the end of it's just too hard to peg back at the end of the game. So that's probably the worst part, is the start of the game.
Look, you haven't been in this situation for 7 weeks or so now. What's the feeling like at the moment?
Oh well, there's definitely an aspect of we're still. It's not the end of the world. We've won 6 in a row before this. This is a poor game. But if we can take a few things out of it, especially going into the bye and reset when we come back, have a few days break as players and recharge, it could be a positive going into the second half of the year. But probably have to take the learnings out of it to make that the case. We'll do a bit of a review of it today and tonight and tomorrow, and then we go away for a few days and come back with the right mindset for the week after against Port Adelaide.
What about your form, though? I mean, it's been outstanding ever since you've come back from your injury, and to kick another 6 today, you must be feeling, you're right at the top of your game at the moment.
Oh, well, I was as much to blame with the defensive stuff as everyone else. So I had some weaknesses in my game. I was early on in the game I wasn't marking it well, but it started to stick in the second half. So that was a positive that I could work through maybe a bit of a slower start and still perform in the second half. But I got plenty to get out of the game as well, to learn and get better at, and that'll be a big part of the next week or so.
All right, mate. Well done in your game, and best luck for the second half of the season.
Thanks, Burgs.